everybody, it's Doug here. That's Doug Mystic Eye on Board Game Geek, bringing you episode 2 of our Zombicide season 3, well, actually, Zombicide Angry Neighbors, using a scenario that utilizes season 1 of Zombicide as well. We are attempting to rescue a bunch of parents of children that went out scavenging and got caught in a bad scenario in part of the city and have barricaded themselves in, and a couple of them are stranded elsewhere. We're saving them, and that's our mission. Are we doing okay? That's a question I am curious about myself. We're not doing fantastically. Now, I do have one thing I want to note that that would be a correction, but I'm not going to change it just because it would disrupt the flow of the game. But it was the only thing of note, and that's good because there's a lot going on in the game. So if that's all the worst I mess up on, we'll be in good shape. Last turn when I first spawned down here, I spawned this fine gentleman, the hot dog guy. There should have been 2 of them there, not 1. Like I said, not the end of the world, especially this early in the game. We'll have plenty of the zombies are going to have plenty of opportunities to kill us, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. But and then a couple other things I just want to show you as we get started, and we'll jump right into our turn. So you can see Wanda is wounded. She's got no weapons and she's hurt, but the good thing she's in the building. And then we also got Fred, who is wounded, but he is in a worse scenario because he is sitting outside with a zombie on his behind, a seeker zombie chasing him. If that seeker zombie should manage to activate again somehow, he'd be in a lot of trouble. It's possible during the spawning phase that seeker zombies get an extra activation, but and that's exactly why he ended up in that scenario and injured from that particular zombie. And there's another one on the way with a even worse zombivore, lost zombivore, coming up behind him, and they are really nasty. But let's just get right back to our turns, and we're going to start with Adam this turn. He's going to get the first player marker, and that big skull is the first player marker, and he's going to start off our round. Now he's got a couple of zombies to contend with first. So you can see here he is. He's standing here, and there's 2 zombies in the room. So we haven't been able to take that token or the other companion that's in there that we need to save. So hopefully we'll have a good shot here. Adam is going to make an attempt at killing both of them. He's got his axe. He gets 2 dice. He's got 3 actions. Let's hope he can get something done. Okay, guys, I'm going to pull this up so you can see inside a little better. We're going to roll our dice. He gets 2 dice with his axe. You can see on the screen there. Now the axe only does 1 die, but if you look at his first ability there, his blue ability, it's +1 die for melee, and that's what he's doing. He's meleeing with the axe. So let's roll 2 dice and see if he can manage. Well, he did get 1 of them. He got a 5, which we'll do in 1. And so we will remove 1 of these zombies from the board, and Adam will get a 2nd experience point as he heads up toward some greater experience. And then we're going to go back to the dice bowl, and he's going to attack the other one as well. That was the first of his 3 actions. Okay, action number 2. Let's roll his dice. He's swinging with that axe again. He failed on that one. He got a 3 and a 2. He's not very good at hitting, even though he should be. He's going to go again. This will be his 3rd action, so he won't be leaving this room this turn. And he missed. Good Lord, what a waste. Okay, so he managed to kill 1 whopping zombie in that whole thing, and the only people left in there have frying pans. Not good. So we're going to have to figure something else out there. But that was Adam's turn. Now we're going to go on to Kat, who is right here. She has her crowbar. There is a zombie there, and she is going to, you know what, I need to remove, I got to remember to do this at the beginning of the turn, remove these noise tokens off the board. She is going to attack with her crowbar. It needs a 4. She only gets 1 die, and it does 1 point of damage. Let's see if she can get rid of the 1 zombie that's bothering him. Okay, she gets 1 die roll. Let's see if she can do it. She got a 5, so she killed that zombie in 1 shot. There's the zombie. And now Kat is going to get a 2nd experience point as well, so she's up to 2. And now she has 2 actions left. So what's she going to do? I think the first thing she's going to do is search. There's the mighty search deck, and she's going to search through them. It's clear of zombies now. There's no zombie in there, so she can do this. So this will be her 3rd action. No, wait. She hit on the first one. So that was her 1st action. This is her 2nd action. Oh, she got a spaz 12. Nice. Does 3 dice damage. Needs a 4 to hit, and 4 better to hit, and does 2 points. So we're going to place that there, and now she's ready for action. I think I know what we're going to do with her 3rd action as well. Everybody say kaboom. Well, that's kind of fitting for her figure. She does have, well, she does have, the Spaz is a big pump shotgun thing, but she does have a gun like that in her hand, sort of. But she turns, picks up that thing and fires it into the next room at the zombie that's right in front of her. This bad boy makes some noise though, so let's pull back. Now I need a third die. So she's going to roll 3 dice. She needs a 4 better to hit. There's her 3 dice. Let's see what she gets. Okay, here we go. 3 dice in. She's needs a 4 better. She got 1 4, so she barely succeeded. But that will blow this zombie away, which we need to put a noise marker there as she blasts away with that big shotgun into the room. And then she's going to get an additional experience, so she is now up to 3. She's doing a pretty good job of killing things. So I have a bit of debate here with Tessa. She could go back out and shoot the zombie in the street there, but I don't know if I want to do that because she'd be by herself. So we're going to go and try and help the other folks up north. So I think what she's going to do is she's going to go 1 and then 2, step up to there. And then for her last action, she's going to search. So I'm going to get out the search deck, and we're going to do a search for her. There'll be the big search deck. Now, she already has that awesome crossbow, but she can't... Well, let me see. There's something special on the crossbow. What's it say? Combine with scope to get the sniper skill with this weapon. That's pretty cool. The problem with the crossbow is that when she shoots it into... Wait, she's got the gunman as well, so she's a good shot. The thing is, if you shoot it in there, priority... which we haven't talked about much in this game, in this session. Priority means that you're gonna, if you shoot into a room with people, you're gonna hit them first, including these guys. So she can't do that, and that's what Julian's steady-hand ability allows him to do, is to exactly do that. Use a pistol and a ranged weapon, and choose his targets when he's firing into an area where there are survivors. Anyway, let's get on with our search and pull a card off the top. Zomb Knuckles. It says, if equipped, gain +1 die with other equipped melee weapons. Well, so she gets an extra die with her frying pan right now. It says if it's equipped, though. I think we're just going to equip this because it's better than the frying pan. So she is going to put the frying pan in her the back of her inventory, like so. And the reason for that is because if she gets hit and takes a damage, she'll drop that instead of one of the other 2 items. That's the better way to go. And I forgot that this guy has got to move with her up the way there, so they're staying together. That's her gunman companion. Okay, next up we're going to have, we're going down to Julian now, so he is going to basically, I think he's going to search first. Gosh, this is tough because we need to shoot that guy in there somehow. I don't know if Wanda and Fred, they don't have any weapons. So he's going to have line of sight. He can see all the way into that room, but he doesn't have the range. He only's got a 0-1 on the pistol. Well, okay, he'll get a search, but not this turn. He's going to go 1 and 2, and he's going to shoot his pistol into the other room. Let's hope he gets lucky. Now, he's only got 1 die. He's a 4 better to shoot that zombie in there. Now, because of his steady hand skill, he won't hit the other survivors. He rolled a 5. That is awesome. So he killed that zombie. So we're going to remove this zombie, and Julian is going to get a 2nd experience point, firing his pistol there. So we got that taken care of. Now we have to drop a noise marker right in this room, and that'll end Julian's turn. Now we're going to circle back around to Wanda, who is there in that room up there, and now it's clear of zombies. So the first thing that Wanda's going to do is, let me look at this. So there's a handyman in there. I'm wondering if she's going to pick him up or not, because then that handyman will move with her, and that moves 2. So just giving you the stats on the handyman there. It says you can activate, that means use one of your actions, to spend 1 action to silently open a door or break a barricade. So that's pretty cool. You can break it down without making noise. Passive, barricades can be built anytime and cost 1 less action to build, minimum 1. That's pretty sweet. I think Wanda might as well take him. It's not going to hurt anything, and then she'll have the companion and the token picked up for 5 more points. So we're going to take the objective as well. This is going to go on Wanda's sheet along with the handyman. He'll just go right here, and we'll push this wound to the back while we're at it. And those 2 things will be in the back there. And then She's also going to get 5 experience points for that, so she's getting close to the yellow zone. And that's not all, because that was her first action, was to pick that up. So for her next action, action number 2, she is going to search the deck. Let's see what she gets. The Reaper, that's a red item. Now she can take it. This is an ultra red item. It's very hard. I doubt in this short, easier scenario we're going to get to the point where we can use them. But she'll take it anyway, just because if she doesn't, then she can drop it later if she can't hold on to it or anything. But that wasn't a very good search for her. Not very successful. And she has one more action. I don't think she's going to do anything more right now. She still needs a weapon. So you know what she might do, just to be safer, is take her and her guy, and they're going to pop right into here for now, just so they're in the crowd. It's a little safer for her in there. And if the zombies did get an extra activation, they're going to come into that room. I mean, it's not really the end of the world, but it's better than what we have. So, okay, let's continue on. That is the end of Wanda's turn. So we only have Fred left. Fred is out here in the streets. Now, he wants to get out of that space. He doesn't have any special abilities to allow him to do that, unfortunately. So what he's going to do is it costs him an extra point, an extra action for every zombie that's in the space. So it costs him 1 to move in there if there are no zombies, but because there's 1, there's 2 there. So he's going to take 2 actions to move into here and stumble in there all wounded and get behind Adam. And then he too is going to take a search in the deck for his last action and hope he can find a weapon. He does. He finds a hand cannon. Sweet. Now, I got to remember this because this is something I tend to forget when I'm playing. The hand cannon is 1 action to reload, and it's free at the end of the phase. So if he fired it right now and then end his turn, next turn it would be reloaded. But if he fires on his first action, you have to spend his next action to reload and then fire again. But look what it does. It's 3 damage. It's 3 dice. Only needs a 3 or better, and so it could do quite a bit. I'm going to put that in Fred's slot right there, and now we're good to go. That is going to end the player's turns. So there's some good news and some okay news. First off, the good news is that none of the zombies are going to attack this turn. So we do, however, have quite a bit of movement. Well, not quite a bit. Not that bad, really. We're going to start. We'll just start right here since they're already focused there. This guy, this guy's going to move in there. Hope to God he doesn't get another activation, because that would be bad for us. These guys are kind of tough in the fact that I wish these 2 could have pulled back into here. That's why I did that with Wanda. But Fred doesn't have anything to drop but his hand cannon. That would be very bad. So hopefully he doesn't get another activation, because we can't lose the hand cannon or the fire axe at this point. Now, these 2 are going to move, so we're going to move that Seeker there and the nasty Lost Zombivore, 5-hit Zombivore there. And then this little normal walker coming up right here. He's just coming around, seeing a cat in the doorway there, getting ready to pounce on her. And not in a good kind of way. And then we got another Seeker here. He's going to move up to there as he rounds the corner, because that's where all the noise is coming from. Lots of noise down that direction. He can't actually see any of the players, but he can certainly hear them. And then we're going to move on to our spawns. Okay, first up, we'll spawn here and see what we get. We get a regular old walker. Now up at the double spawn point, who knows what terrible things are going to happen up here, but it could be bad for us, it could be bad. It's not, it's just a walker. Remember, we're still in the blue, so it's just a regular walker, but we got 1 more card to go. And just another walker. Oh, man. Good, that gives us a little bit of a reprieve there. I miss this little dude, he needed to move. Anyway, we're going to also draw 1 down here as well, so we got to draw another card. Let's see what it is. Uh-oh. This is new. The Murder of Crows has come out. There's 2 of them there. So let me get those out. Okay, so I got all the zombies out, but this is the Murder of Crows here. As you can see there, they're coming out. There's 2 of them there. They're problematic. They move 3. So we got to take care of them pretty quickly and get them dealt with, because they're going to get on us very fast, and that's going to be bad. And also, they only take 1 hit. They're not hard to kill, but they also avoid obstacles, so they can go over barricades and anything else that might stop them or prevent them, like the holes in the ground that zombies would normally fall into. They don't, which makes sense. Now, I'm going to caveat that again. I can't find any rules on these guys, so I went on Board Game Geek and looked some stuff up and found comments that said this is how you play them. So I'm hoping that's accurate. But that's our spawns, so we got everything on the board. Got our 2 walkers up there and another one that spawned down south here, so we're doing okay there. I'm glad that the seeker did not activate. That's probably saved our bacon, to be honest. That could have been very bad. And then that's going to end our turn, so the next thing that we're going to do is move the first player marker down here with Cat. She's going to be first. Now, these guys here, why do I have these here? Because those are some of the Zombivore figures. They are different. So, for instance, here is Adam's Zombivore figure if he were to turn. And Zombivores get to keep their humanity for a period of time. It's kind of a bittersweet victory because I think, theoretically, they eventually become zombies, but they're halfway between and they get some extra abilities and stuff if they manage to do that. Hopefully we'll just keep everybody alive. That would be ideal. So anyway, guys, that is going to end it for today. We'll get another session going real soon. I'll get another one up for you pretty quickly. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. By the way, I do mean it when I say thanks for watching. I'm so happy that my subscribership's going up, and I love demonstrating these great games to you. So please make comments, chat with me online. I love it, and I'll talk to you again on the next video.